All right, and we are back again. This time with Band-Maid with their song "Manners." We're both excited for this one. This is
Yes,
they're just
this
hugely
is going to
popular.
be great. If I don't see a comment with and Misa, I'm going to be mad,
Oh,
man.
we're gonna see it
Good.
now for sure. Um, but yeah, we've both been really enjoying them a lot. Well, I already know you do a lot, and I know this is one that we both have not heard yet. So that's the other
Yeah,
beauty of it. It's one of the couple that we haven't heard yet together. So we'll both be reacting and reviewing to it at the same time. Um,
this is going to be great, man.
I'm excited. I probably. I know in the first one I did pause, but I know your style usually isn't to pause, and I'm not really worried, like you said, about copyright or anything. Or because
Getting striked.
making money isn't really the thing. So I'll probably just let them play. It's not a very long
What
song as well, so we'll probably just let it play through and talk about it after. Because if we stop talk, we're gonna talk and we're gonna go off track. As we've learned from our first video, we will start talking about everything else other than the song. So let's jump in and check this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be home. 退屈に聞く Go to the unseen world. I look never but ever. Forever.
There we go. All right. That was
a
you were gonna say the same thing I was gonna say probably.
that was what got me smiling, that something like that. That was it's so funny.
I seen you when what sorry, who's doing the backing vocals? Do you know their names?
My god, they're going to kill me. So it's the singer is Sayori, the guitar player is it's rhyme with tsunami. Izanami, not Izanami. The bass player is Misa. The drummer is Akane, and the second vocalist is Miku, and the guitar player is.
Well, isn't it the same person doing the backing vocals and guitar?
No, there's the second vocalist is Miku, the short one, the short girl. All right, and the other girl is Kanami. It's Kanami.
There you go. You got it. No one has to kill you now.
They're not going to kill me.
Unless you mess up one of them, and then they probably will. But we'll let it go.
Yeah. So,
but when the second vocalist started singing, I saw the smile come across your face. I noticed it, and I was like, "Oh, you got her. She got him." I mean,
yeah, she always do. And when I see Misa, man, she's like a bass player assassin.
Actually, that was one of my points that I was gonna have. Is she reminds me so much of like a bass player from like an '80s hair metal band, because they were not afraid to play these intricate bass lines in a lot of hair metal bands back in the day. Like Bon Jovi's a very good example, I find. It's like these bass lines that are just not like just same note. They're just playing all these different notes. Except she's even more technical than that. Obviously, she's a little bit more on the technical side than, Bon Jovi's bass player, but she has similar traits sometimes to those 80s style bass lines, and I love it.
Yes. I quite enjoyed the solo as well by Kanami. It was a great solo. I always enjoyed their solos. They're pretty energetic, and if you saw in the end, I don't know why, but I felt like this build-up, like an energetic build-up, man. It was great. I don't know how they
added a lot more harmonies as it got closer to the end, and I think there was keyboard or something in there at some point, or something put over, maybe, but that might have just been me just hearing things, because sometimes that happens.
There's a live version when I don't know who played. Was it Sayori or Miku? I can't remember, but she played piano at some time.
I'm not surprised that they can play piano, because I've noticed with a lot of these the bands out of Japan, a lot of them seem to have a lot of like classical music training. So obviously, a lot of them learn how to play piano. So I'm not surprised at all. It's a typical thing.
They're great musicians.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
But
the song in particular, what did you understand from the lyrics? We had them on the video.
I felt like it was. I even had closed captions on, so I got to see the Japanese in English as well. I felt like it was about them and their music, is what it felt like to me, but that I could have a completely different representation too. It felt like them going through the rock world and just, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like that, but it kind of does.
Maybe because the song title is Manners, like it could be. When I first thought about this, it was like mind your own manners. Like I'm playing rock, I'm doing whatever what I want. So just leave me alone, something like that. That's what I kind of understood.
That would make sense.
They said go to the unseen world, something like that.
Yeah, that was one of the lyrics. You mentioned the guitar solo as well. And the only thing I was thinking is like the guitar solo was cool, but I actually enjoyed the riffs more.
Yeah,
I thought the riffs
great.
was like that was my favorite part of the whole song was the guitar riffing in here. Like they just nailed it on this one. It was so catchy.
Yeah. I wish we had like more solos. I don't know why. I just love some good old Misa solo. It's absolutely
Yeah,
great.
it's a
If you remember the song "Dice," that's a great solo.
I
That just killed me, killed me.
I'm not sure if I checked out that song yet. So well, if I haven't, I'll have to check it out.
You have to. It's
We'll get
great.
there because we're just gonna probably react to it. I know I'm gonna keep reacting to Band-Maid anyway because they've really piqued my interest. I have one critique, and it's only a personal. It's a personal reason, not anything against the band. Is that one thing that throws me out of the song on some songs so far? This is the only one out of the last I've done. Um, is sometimes when she switches to English because it's not her native language, sometimes it like breaks the flow of the song for me. And it's not their fault. It's not their native language, and it's me. My personal ears get thrown off by it. It's not an attack on them in any way, saying they should do it better because they're doing great. But like in this song, during the chorus, there was a lot of English thrown in, and the words just didn't really fit together to my ears to like sound really good. But that's
When you're a native speaker, yeah, then I think, yeah, you can get that, but I didn't get uh, like what you said. I didn't feel like that it was a stop of a momentum when they started speaking in English. It was a great contrast between Japanese and English, which is always great at Bandmade. And maybe because they're such different languages, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe Japanese, is a very fast language, and English is a bit it's a slower speaking
yeah.
language. Let me, if you understand what I'm
I
saying.
do know what you mean because I do find like even watching movies like where there's speaking Japanese and there's subtitles, you can tell sometimes like they go through like when you translate to English, it's just way more words in English that takes longer to say, and it feels like
Exactly.
it takes longer. And I also think that might just have something to do with it for me because obviously, if English isn't their native language, um, sometimes when you're going in and doing it, it might sound off to someone that like that's their main language, and that's probably
Yeah.
all that happened to me. But that I'm not knocking them for it though. Like they're doing like what they can, right? Like this is them. Like it's only for me. Like I'm absolutely sure I'm one of the few people that only a couple of words in there I was like okay, but for the most part I find their English is really good. Like they're and
Yeah,
where they
you
decide to
get
throw it in.
this. Do you ever get this problem that I have when I listen to an European band, which their native language is not English, so a part of UK, right?
Yeah.
Let us say we have a band from Germany, or and they start singing in English. Their English is good, but I don't get all the words, and I don't know why. Sometimes I just don't understand what they are saying until I read the lyrics, and then when I listen to it again, I can hear the lyrics.
Yep, that
I
happens. That happens.
don't know how it happens.
When it's not out yet. I don't, or maybe it came out. I can't remember. I think it comes out in a day or two. So spoilers, if this comes out before that. But Love Bites, um, they're mostly all English in the song I did.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
even though it was all in English and she's pretty good, like really decent at English, I still had to turn on the captions to read it. But I'm like you, after I know the lyrics, it won't be any problem anymore. It's just because I don't know the lyrics. It's just going to take a couple of listens and then I'll pick up on all the words, like you said. Like it's sometimes that just happens.
yeah,
So I understand that completely.
yeah. But the song was good. I really enjoyed it. And you said that there are some other new songs by Band-Maid that I haven't checked out, so I have to.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you have
check
to
them
you have to
out.
avoid my channel whenever it says Band-Maid for this, because I'm basically only doing new songs right now. So don't watch those if you're gonna if you're gonna do your own reactions here and there. Don't do it. Don't listen to them.
I won't, man.
Because I do have to say, like, one of the ones that's not out right now, it should be out before this, but I did Warning. I really enjoyed, and that one's going to be a fun one if you haven't heard it yet. That one
No.
is so far my favorite one that I've heard.
Oh shit, dude. I'm hyped now.
Yeah, and the video is really cool for it too. It's like an actual, like, I think they went a little bit over on their budget on that one. Let's just say that. That's what it feels like. It feels like they went. Let's just say there's explosions and cars. There's cars involved and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds great.
yeah.
Man.
So that'll be fun. But anyway, we'll wrap this one up so that we can get on to the next song. So hopefully you guys enjoyed checking this one out. If you did, you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to me and to Shadow John. His channel will be linked in the description. And we'll catch you guys on that next video.
See ya.